2 weeks on, and the truth about the case that shook the conscience of the country is getting more and more obscure, and so is the hope for justice. What happened that fateful night inside Kolkata's RG Kar Medical College has revealed the dark underbelly of government medical colleges and how hostile can the entire administrative machinery turn against women professionals. The young doctor was brutally raped and murdered on duty. But leave alone the assurance of a fair investigation, our netas continue to engage in political maneuvering, victim blaming, and even an alleged cover-up. The CBI has registered a corruption case against the ex-principal of the RG Kar Medical College. But as doctors, undeterred, continue to protest on the streets, will we get the answers to the allegations of widespread financial irregularities, human trafficking, and even complicity on the part of the hospital administration? Why the initial impunity? Will the Kolkata truth ever come out? That's what we ask on the show this evening. And joining me on the panel, Dola Sen, member of Rajya Sabha of the TMC, Kiya Ghosh, spokesperson of the BJP, and AK Jain, former DGP of Uttar Pradesh, is also with us. Thanks very much all for being with us. Going across to you first, Dola Sen. There are many questions that the Supreme Court also raised. In fact, no less than the CJI had very pointed questions for the West Bengal government, to which we have gotten no clear answers. From the actual timeline of the registration of the case, the registration of the FIR, the post-mortem, to of course making sure that the crime scene is intact, there is no clear answers. The timeline is getting more and more murky as we speak. Who takes accountability? I mean, when will we get clear answers, and who is really muddying the water here?
Am I to speak?
Yes, go ahead, Ms. Sen.
Okay. First of all, I will tell you that Supreme Court did not say, and Honorable CJI did not say, that RG Kar crime scene was altered. Don't misunderstand me, but it's a false claim, first of all. First of all, I want to tell that these type of rape and murder, this type of brutal atrocity towards women, we, on behalf of All India Trinamool Congress, condemn. And not only in RG Kar, wherever in our country it happens, though we are in civilization after 21st century, still it happens, 85 to 90 per day, we condemn. Every atrocities towards women, we condemn.
All atrocities
now
must
I
be
will
condemned,
tell
but let's please keep the focus on what happened in RG Kar that night. Let's not, many would say this is what about. Let's keep the focus on this.
Yes,
case,
I am focusing your question regarding RG Kar only. First of all, when the dead body was firstly came to notice to all, then the police have registered a case in a police station naming unnatural death, and afterwards when post-mortem done, then they have registered a case regarding murder and rape. So no confusion regarding the postmortem.
No, but what the Supreme Court did point out is that Bengal didn't follow criminal procedure. Because, in fact, one of the Supreme Court judges, Justice Pardiwala, in fact, said that I've never seen a case like this, where you have a case registered first and then the post-mortem being done. So the timeline is so muddied.
I will tell again, madam, that the case is sub judice now in Supreme Court, and Supreme Court didn't give any verdict. If you refer the question of any honorable judge, then I also may refer the answer given by Kapil Sibal. I don't want. I will tell that the case in sub judice, we did, our Kolkata police did the FIR lawfully, legally, as per convention. Firstly, the case of unnatural death, then after post-mortem, the specific rape and murder case. Okay. Secondly, I will tell that regarding the post-mortem, in front of a judicial magistrate, the post-mortem was done by the RG Kar College morgue, and then not only that, the Kolkata police and our local administration asked the parents of the victim that whether they have any preference So they have referred one name from Kollani University. She was the representative, was there on behalf of
Okay.
the victim's family. And thirdly, the agitating doctors, the colleagues of the junior doctor, PG trainee, where also one representative were present. So one judicial magistrate, one representative from family, and one representative from the colleague doctors. So three were present over there. Additionally, with the police and the doctors in the morgue, PM was done.
Okay, but
So
another
postmortem was
extremely
also done
contentious move
legally,
was to
and no problem was there.
reinstate the Kolkata the RG Kar Medical College principal
Pardon?
immediately. That is something that you lost faith in those doctors who were
Yes.
protesting outside the college by reinstating that principal immediately.
I will refer that the then principal of Arjikar Medical College does not hold any post now under the
Yes.
Shastro Bhavan, the health department.
Yes, he does not hold any post right now, but I am talking
He
about
is
the
under,
faith of the doctors.
inquiry,
The Bengal government,
investigation
and the
under
police,
local
in a sense, failed to ensure a fair investigation, which is why the CBI, of course, took over the investigation. But you failed to ensure
Okay,
a
I
fair
will tell you,
investigation.
Okay, I will, on your reply, I must tell that only in 4 days of time, Kolkata police inquired, investigated, and in 12 hours of time, they caught the main accused, who is seems to be the murderer and the rapist, Sanjay Rai. But in 14 days of time, I want the answer, rather, I have the query also. What is CBI doing? Because we know justice delayed, justice denied.
Okay.
We don't have any very good success rate from CBI,
Okay,
but we
Kia
don't have
Ghosh
any
come in on
problem
this. Kia Ghosh
because
come in on this point
Honorable
because
Court,
something that Kapil Sibal also said in the Supreme Court was that there is a bit to politicize the issue, and the politics is happening from both sides. Let's face it. Even BJP sort of trying to politicize it. Though of course it's important to amp up the pressure on the West Bengal government because they have many questions to answer. But do you think that the BJP is also in a sense trying to play what Mamata Banerjee and the TMC call vulture politics?
Vedant, let me answer you by first saying that no, Bharatiya Janata Party is not playing any vulture politics, unlike Trinamool Congress, which they do. Firstly, let's put politics aside.
Yes.
There are so many things which Madam Sen said, which I would like to clear it. Firstly, she said the FIR was lodged by the police. She was all praises for Kolkata police, the inefficient, incapable Kolkata police. Why? Because the FIR was not lodged by the Kolkata police, it was lodged by the victim's father. A. Second thing is, have you ever heard that two things? Firstly, after the cremation of the body of the victim, the FIR is lodged. Have you ever heard anything of such thing? A. B is where the incident has happened, the same hospital. Why did the postmortem happen in the very same hospital? Point number 3, Shondip Ghosh. Why is Mamata Banerjee's government so keen to, give him shelter? This alleged principal Shondip Ghosh, who has now been, it's known to people that Shondip Ghosh not only is questionable in this RG Kar rape case, but also in several financial irregularities. Now, thankfully, CBI has taken up this case. And like Ms. Sen said, that whatever Kapil Sibal said is definitely not, we can't discuss here. But whatever the observations made by the Honorable Divisional Bench of Supreme Court, like Justice Pardiwala said, that he has not seen such thing in the 30 years of his career.
Right.
This is definitely worth a shame.
So those are all
And
fair
last thing,
questions, and Dola Sen, your quick
let's talk about
response to
politics
it.
now.
Your quick response, Dola Sen, particularly the point about
Okay,
impunity,
first of all,
because that's an important
after
point.
the
Hear me out, Miss Sen.
after
That's
the
an important
cremation,
point.
the
Why the
FIR
initial
is done.
impunity?
It's
Why
No, I
this?
completely
haven't
wrong.
finished, Vedant.
Yes,
I
go
haven't
ahead.
finished.
Go ahead, Miss Sen. I'll
Vedant,
come
I
back to
haven't
you, Kia.
finished.
I'll come back to you, Kia. Miss Sen, your response to what the BJP spokesperson said.
Yeah, first of all, after the cremation was done, the FIR has been lodged. It's completely wrong. After the postmortem was done, the second FIR has been launched. So it has been clearly stated by me. So don't confuse people
Yeah.
by saying that after cremation was done, postmortem was
Yeah,
there.
the timelines
Secondly,
are
I'll
unclear, and
refer.
that is something that is in the realm of
I'm not talking
investigation,
about the
because the
postmortem,
Bengal
madam.
police had said
I'm
something else
talking
about the
about the
timeline, the CBI
FIR.
said something else. But Dola Sen, your response on the allegation of impunity. Why the initial impunity to the ex-principal of Arjikar? Your specific response to that.
I will tell regarding the brutal atrocity towards the PG trainee doctor, and regarding the impunity or whatever corruption charges against the principal. Both are now under CBI investigation.
Yes.
So both are according to court verdict. So both are sub judice matter. Let CBI investigate first
Fair.
and give the clean sheet. What the BJP is telling. BJP is telling wrong. The CBI investigation and the result and report of CBI under court verdict, it will proven. It
Okay.
will be proven.
I'll have to go to
Only
Mr.
one
A.K.
thing
Jain as well. That's a
Vedant,
fair
I
point that
quickly have to-
the truth
I
will come out
quickly
of
have
the
to make a
investigation.
response to
I'll come back
whatever-
to you, Kia. But A.K. Jain, listening very patiently. Mr. Jain, in cases like this, where there seems to be some sort of state complicity, or perhaps the state turning a blind eye to what was happening inside this college, because the allegations of alleged corruption, of financial irregularities, of human trafficking even, those are of course allegations and unsubstantiated claims, but these are serious allegations, and in cases where the state police seems complicit, what do we really do? How does the truth actually come out?
It's a very sad case. That's all I can say. I read in a paper, English paper, that a sort of cartel is being run. This word has very deep significance. Principal, who's supposed to be guardian and father figure to trainee doctors, he should have reached within half an hour. He
Yes.
should have called the police, and proper FIR should have been lodged. If doctors cannot find out that there has been atrocity on the girl and they are calling it unnatural death, then it is absolutely shameful and not acceptable at all. Doctors conduct postmortems, doctors treat patients, and if they are not aware and they are calling it unnatural death, it is absolutely shameful. Nothing else. It's a cover up. It's a cover up. Parents should have been called there. Parents should have been given all possible regard, and they were not allowed to see the dead body. Why? Why? Parents have the first right to see the dead body of their daughter. If anything happens to one of our family members, naturally we will demand it. And getting unnatural death lodged, and after that postmortem is being done, and after that FIR is being lodged. I have never seen such a thing.
Yes.
It's obvious after seeing the dead body that she has been murdered, she has been brutally raped, and they are getting unnatural death. First of all, the parents were told that she has committed suicide. What can I say? It's absolutely shameful
Though
that
that
parents
of
are
course is a
being
claim that has
told
been
a lie.
rebutted. But
Yes.
sure, I take your point that these are very important questions, particularly what you said about the commentary around the case also has been rather insensitive, and this is what I want to I want responses to from both the party spokespersons. Going across to you first, Kia Ghosh. While of course we say that Mamata Banerjee has not really said a word on accountability. She sort of held those protests, but those also were merely optics, as we saw. But, when rape cases take place, and brutal rape cases like this, and not a word is said, something that we have seen in the top leadership of the BJP as well, when not a word is said, it demoralizes the people. Kiya Ghosh, and that is something that we have seen across party lines. Not a word is said on accountability.
It's not only that Trinamool is trying to throttle. Forget about the political uprising. Currently, the Trinamool government is trying to throttle the voices of common people. They are trying to throttle the voices of the students, the protesting students. Today itself in Howrah districts, 3 schools have been issued a show cause because their students have allegedly protested the heinous crime, rape and murder which happened in Arjikor. Point number 1. Point number 2 is Miss Sen. I'd like to say that she is talking about the corruption charges and Shondeep Ghosh is currently sub judice. But let me very humbly remind her that way back in 2023 July, when Akhtar Ali, who was the assistant super of the same Arjikor hospital, he raised charges of corruption. He wrote a letter to the Kolkata, to the police, to the state vigilance. Even he sent a letter to the state secretariat, Nabanno. But there was no response, no action taken. Not only that, Vedant, just let me finish. This Akhtar Ali, this gentleman, he was shunted out. But no action was taken about Shondeep Ghosh. Sub judice to ab hai.
Okay.
What happened way back 1 year
Okay,
back?
Dola Sen, your quick response to that. I'm afraid I just have 30 seconds on the debate. Dola Sen, your response to that, and also the commentary by the TMC around the whole incident has been insensitive, as many would say, and not a word on accountability.
First of all, I will tell that according to Union Government data, National Crime Record Bureau, Kolkata has been announced for the latest report, including 3 top safest cities for women. Why it has been so from the Union Government data? If the law and order and the situation towards women is so bad. Firstly, I want to know, and it is not the state government, but the High Court. But the High Court issued that no children below 18 can be part of any political rallies.
Okay, I'm afraid that's just a clear case of passing the buck, and this sort of political bickering is going to take us nowhere. I'm afraid I'll have to leave it there. Thanks all very much for being with us on the show this evening.